In English, there are 8 different types of words. There are nouns, pronouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, conjunctions, prepositions, and interjections. And the 8 types are called parts of speech. And each part of speech has a specific use and function. And in this lesson, we will look at each of the parts of speech. Nouns. Well, nouns are words that name things. For example, a table or a chair. People, so Mark or Jane, or perhaps even driver or pilot. Animals, for example, dog and cat. And of course, places, New York, England. So here is an example. Mark is driving a car. And in this sentence, there are 2 nouns, Mark and car. Pronouns. Pronouns are words that take the place of nouns. So sometimes we do not want to use a noun, so instead we use a pronoun. Personal subject pronoun are I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. Personal object pronouns, me, you, him, her, it, us, and them. A possessive pronoun, mine, yours, his, hers, ours, and theirs. So these are some examples of pronouns, but of course there are many other pronouns. These are only examples. Adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe nouns or pronouns. So adjectives, they give us more information about a noun or a pronoun. They modify a noun or a pronoun. For example, they can tell us the quality of the noun, or perhaps the type of noun. Mark is driving a black car. So car is the noun, the object, and the word black is telling us more information about the car. It is describing the car. It's not a blue car, it's a black car. An adjective can also describe the size. Mark is driving a big car. Or perhaps the number or the quantity. Mark has several cars. Possession. It is his car. Okay, so this is telling us that the car belongs to Mark. It is telling us the possession. These are just a few examples. Verbs. Very important. Verbs are words that show an action. Example, Mark drives a bus. This is an action, to drive. Jane is drinking a cup of coffee. So this word, drink, drinking, it tells us what Jane is doing. It's an action. We played football. This is an example of the verb in the past tense. We played football. Verbs can also show a state. For example, Mark is tired. So it's not an action, it is describing an emotion or the state of Mark. Jane was angry. I feel ill. Adverbs are words that describe or modify verbs. Mark is running quickly. So here is the verb, running, that is the action. And quickly is describing the action. It is giving us more information about the action. And here, this is an example of an adverb of manner. Jane never drinks coffee. This is an adverb describing the verb drink. And it is an adverb of frequency. We will go there tomorrow. So there is an adverb of place. It is describing where we will go. Adverbs can also describe or modify other adverbs. Mark is running very quickly. So this is another adverb, which is modifying quickly. And together, both of them, very quickly, they are describing the action. And finally, adverbs can also describe or modify adjectives. Mark is tired. Here is the adjective, tired. And we can say Mark is very tired. So here the adverb very is describing the adjective tired. Very tired. Conjunctions. They join words, phrases, or clauses together. Common examples of conjunctions: and, or, because, so, but, while, for. And of course there are many others. I like cats and dogs. So the conjunction and is joining together the words cats with dogs. Prepositions. They connect noun phrases to another part of the sentence. And the word preposition, it means place before. And that is because the preposition is usually before the noun phrase. And there are three common uses of prepositions. The first one is to describe a place. Mark is in the kitchen. The lamp is on the table. So these are prepositions of place. They can also describe time. I am going to London for a week. So this one, for, it is in fact describing the duration. Please don't talk during the lesson. Again, this is describing duration. It's time. It's the concept of time. They can also sometimes describe a method. I will send you the offer by email. So how will I send you the offer? By email. It is the method. Interjections. They usually express an emotion or some sort of an exclamation. And they are very common in spoken English. So be careful. We do not usually write these. So an example is brr, it's cold in here. So brr is to express feeling cold. Damn, I missed the train. So damn expresses disappointment or frustration or maybe even anger. Shh, please don't talk during the film. Shh. So shh is when we ask people to be quiet. Okay, so those are interjections. Okay, so that is the end of the lesson. That was a general overview of parts of speech.